schedule the show.
Yeah, how'd you get on?
Not good. They make it so complicated for some reason.
Yeah,
No idea why they do it.
I think everyone that does like a live stream show has like issues with these sorts of things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's annoying. It's really annoying. Jason, right? Jason's about to jump in now. I'm pretty sure we're live. Anyway, yeah, we're live now.
sick.
Oh, can I switch to the free screen? There we go.
Let me see if I can get on there as well. See the chat.
All right, I've got my laptop here. One thing I'm getting famous for at the minute is doing everything fucking last minute.
Yo, how's it going?
Yo,
How are we doing, Jay?
Yeah, good mate. You?
Yeah, well, thanks, brother.
Good man. How's your arms?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, there's only left that I competed on the end, so that's got some mileage on the inside elbow. Can't quite straighten it, but fine. Nothing hurt. You know,
That's what you want.
just a bit inflamed. Yeah.
did you get the
So you
side
can't
table on
straighten
it?
it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Who'd you get on with? Anyone surprised yourself with, or?
Not surprises as such. It was mostly a couple of guys I've been chatting to on Insta and stuff, but haven't like met before or haven't like pulled at all before. So Viswa was there supporting Noah Burton from the Birmingham Bullets.
Yeah.
Did a little bit with him on left.
How'd you get on with him? Is he actually strong? I've never actually pulled Noah.
I didn't actually pull with Noah, but I pulled with Viswa, who turned pro recently.
Oh yeah,
very well at
Viswa,
the
yeah.
Arm God stuff. Yeah.
What's he like? Is he strong?
Yeah, he's really strong. He's got a really good hand. So I actually did a tiny bit right just to sort of see how it felt. He's got really strong, like really straight back posting top roll style.
Yeah.
And on left, if I could come inside and supinate a little bit, and get it on the A side, I sort of had enough strength to sort of work with him, but on the right, nothing really.
No.
So, but a good experience.
Standard.
Jay, what's up with your screen?
You outside, mate?
Oh shit. Nice. Sorry, my fucking flap was over it. Workout.
He's got his earmuffs on, let.
Yeah, man. That's what I mean. You're not going to see much of me today because I need to do a workout at the same time, man.
Don't stop you using.
Yeah, no, I just don't look too good. It makes it look like I'm fucking. Oh, look at me! I'm doing a workout.
You like them people that
You know
post
what I
the
mean?
food on their Instagram every day, yeah.
Yeah, innit?
This is
Cool.
what
I'll be
Salad.
eating for dinner. Innit?
spaghetti and beans.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, we've got a
Fucking
few
hell,
in the
man.
chat already. We've got props.
Oh shit! What we live?
in the chat?
I didn't even realise we were live, mate.
Yeah,
Jeez, telling me.
yeah, we're live. I told you that we're live. Yeah, we've got 17 in the chat already. Got all right there. Says yo, Dan Stone. Hey guys. Ginger Rage
Yo.
Arm Wrestling. Ginger, I think there's a new one in there.
Ginger Rage.
Ginger Rage Arm Wrestling. I was talking about this yesterday with Boss. 3 people you can't underestimate. The quiet ones.
Gingers.
Gingers.
Gingers are fucking strong for some reason. It's got that natural strength in it.
I was actually looking it up. There's actually something in the genes that makes them a little bit stronger naturally.
Yeah. Yeah, and they got a bigger pain threshold. My cousin Jordan's a ginger, innit?
It's all
I
this
swear
vitamin
to
D
you
we
now.
can absorb, you know, from the sun. It's like supercharged panels.
There's strengths and weaknesses with everything, isn't there?
Is it?
Right, who we got?
Good numbers in
We
the
got
chat there.
Robbie Newbold. Huh?
It's good numbers there. I think everyone's keen to see Jason tear these pros or entering the novice
Yeah,
nationals
we're
and you on.
going to let a few more get
Yeah,
in.
what fucking mugs, mate.
We'll give everyone like 10 minutes to get in, then we're going to let Jason fucking go for it.
What do you mean, Jason? You're fucking
No,
trying to egg me on, start fucking shouting at people and
right,
that.
right. Everyone's on the chat for one reason. Everyone knows what we're going to be talking about.
Innit? Mate, it's fucking down.
There's a lot of
simple as this, yeah?
To be honest.
I think it's fucking down to the club captains, innit? If you know you got some random ass German.
Wait. Let everyone come in first so everyone can hear it.
Sorry, I've released the genie out of the bottle there, haven't I? Set him off running.
It's one of them, isn't it?
Just shook up the
Obviously-
bottle. No, it's fizzing.
Obviously, people watched the Tuts and obviously pulled one yesterday, and they covered quite a bit of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. That was a good.
Which
show
everything,
yesterday.
yeah, man, everything they said was true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dan fucking went on Paul's chat yesterday and fucking. Obviously, he done the best he could, and he can't keep track of who's fucking pro, especially when. The thing is nowadays we got fucking Romanians, Ukrainians, fucking Polish winning our fucking nationals. You know what I'm saying? I think these English cunts need to start working a bit harder.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking, I mean, I think the rule is as well. If you've got a British passport or something like that in it, then
Yeah, then fair
you're allowed,
enough. If
which
you're
is like
coming
us.
here, if you're working and that, taking all our women, you know what I'm saying? Fair play to
Yeah,
you,
that's
but
it.
don't come and steal our fucking arm wrestling as well.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking taking off.
Oh, mate. It's one of them, man. Fucking club captains know what their level pullers are at. You know what I'm saying? They obviously spoke about Curtis. I think Curtis, obviously, he's still a novice. You know what I'm saying?
I checked after all this shit. I checked the results like from the last few years. I go back as far as 2019, like, and then 2020 is around the British. Then before that, it's like a few years before.
That's what I'm saying. So people yesterday saying Curtis, like, you should be ashamed of yourself. No, you shouldn't, mate.
Nah,
Fucking
not at all.
You come in that
Well-
fucking sixth last year, and you went there and smashed it this year. That
Exactly.
goes to show
That's
you
a
that
year of
fucking hard
progression.
work pays off.
He went from sixth to winning in the battle just because of he's been competing for the Arm Gods belts.
Yeah, exactly.
He's only just got on there, and he's still proving himself. There's nothing. Yeah, there was nothing to specify that he was out of that novice category until
Yeah,
the weekend where he's just won the novice.
exactly.
So,
Which, in all fairness, though,
most of these guys that win the novice, they're training hard to win the novice so they can go to the pros, not so they can stay in for another year. If you're trying if you win the novice and you know for a fact you won the novice, and then you go in it a couple of years later hoping that you maybe you did forget, but it's like
fuck off. No, he didn't. You didn't fucking forget, bro. How can you forget?
No, exactly. I'm trying to be nice to him because we're trying to target someone else. No,
fuck that.
Put it this way, if I put someone in there who was a pro level who's won it before, and then they got in there, I'd be taking part of the blame. In fact, it'd be my responsibility.
Yeah, it would be, mate.
In a
That's
way.
what I'm saying. It's mainly down to your club captain, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not really down to like Dan and everyone all like that to be doing the fucking research and all this shit. They're fucking got enough stress on their hands running the comp.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Have a bit of
Dan
fucking common
Dan's
sense.
doing a good job of it. He's
exactly.
trying to keep track of it as hard as he can. And he even said to me that it's impossible to track everything. And
Mate,
I said
I hope Dan stays on the PAA for fucking ages, mate, because he got it running right. You know what I'm saying? He don't take no bullshit.
Yeah.
He's straight with you. You know what I mean? So you know where you stand. So, mate, he's doing a fucking cracking job.
You shouldn't be having to look for that. The people that are entering should have some morals, to be fair. They should have a bit of like, fucking hell, if I do that, like, what I'm actually winning. You know what I mean? I think the Tuts touched on it yesterday, didn't they? It's like,
yeah. The Tuts were fucking
what are you actually
straight.
achieving out of beating, like, trying to beat people that you know you can beat? The worst thing is, he didn't win. He backed out.
Yeah, and that Stefan mate, you know, that Stefan mate from Bristol as well. Like, I pulled him at the sailing club. I don't know what year that was, like the pros.
Little Russian.
Nah, that Stefan mate. What's his name? Stefan? Potter, yeah. Bro, that geezer's strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wrestled him in the pros 2 years ago.
I couldn't see him in the novice class. He's not in the novices before, I don't think.
But he entered the pros 2 years ago.
Yeah.
How the fuck does that make sense, bro?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can be a novice and enter the pros.
Yeah, obviously.
But it don't make sense why you try and go for the pros and then go take a back step a couple of years later to novice when you've probably been training for a few years. Like if you've done pros in what, 2021?
Little shit. My fucking little girl's been in my fucking thingy, fucking around my shit again.
Well, fucking up your weights.
Yeah, mate. Well, I got a little brass collection in here, innit? And she fucking keeps nicking all my bells, mate. Little bitch. I put all the fucking bells up top as well, and she's fucking broke one.
Oh shit. Yeah, let's get some people in chat quickly. One sec. You got
still questions going on.
Yeah, you got all right there. Said Dan, you felt mega strong, mega inside table. Thanks, mate.
Dan
getting strong there. Carl Crosby's in the chat. Mr. Fanatic Armwrestling. Why is Jason hiding in the dark?
I'm always hiding in the shadows, mate. It's because I'm banging a workout. I don't want to fucking. It's the only time I got tonight. You know what I mean? Don't want to waste it.
You got Stefan Panic Liquor. All right, lads. All right, Tom, you bummed off. So Stefan, who invited you on here anyway, mate? No, I hope you're good, mate. You turd.
I heard Stefan wanted to enter the novices this year as well.
He's not good enough. Phil Woody's in the chat. Evening, lads. How's it going, mate?
Let's go, Phil.
All right, there. Said I'm part ginger.
I wouldn't be admitting that.
Phil Woody, good news. Tom and Tim made the new Valhalla promo. Unfortunately, I was too busy chasing the taxi to find the time to include Jason.
Oh, mate. You'll get there, Tim. You'll get there, Phil.
The speed you were going, Phil, I hope you got there by now.
He needs an Olympic call-up, he does. Fucking hell.
Yeah, would he take it? Mate, just here for Jason, go knock on one for an hour.
No, don't get me started, mate.
It's already started. Give people a little bit longer. We've got 27 in chat now. That's a record straight away.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi, let's have a lie. Bill Woody. Take our women, but not our arm wrestling, the Mayo. Laugh my arse off.
No.
Owen.
No, that's the truth, though. Like, even at the British this year, obviously we know we got fucking a few like Romanians and stuff in our fucking British now. Obviously they lived there long enough, but mate, we can't be letting them win everything now. You know what I'm saying?
I think the biggest problem we used to have as well, especially obviously these days, it's not as bad, but we used to have a problem. Pros coming over. We all know who they are. We don't have to say anything. We used to have a problem with pros coming over.
Yeah, Achilles team, innit? Straight.
Yeah. Huh?
Peacocks, mate. Peacocks used to import them, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Just fucking win the novice.
Mate, fucking my first novice year, I had a geezer from Latvia, brother. Didn't even speak a fucking word of English. 2012.
I remember.
That was at the BAF, that was.
I remember meeting Magikitis, and Andrei Nosko. They started with the Peacocks around the same time. Tilly told me at the novices, they've been training like 3 months. And I was like, right,
3 months in England.
And then I asked Nosko because they come training a few weeks later. Nosko and Kleitis won the novices. That smash killed it. Easy.
They won the novices, bro.
Like they were pros or something.
Fucking hell.
And then I asked them a few weeks later when they come training. Nosko's like, no, I've been training like 6 years.
Yeah, but again, that's the fucking mindset they got. Like, how the fuck can you know you've been training 6 years and then go fucking enter a novice class, bro?
Exactly.
Are you fucking deluded?
That's what I'm saying.
You know
it's morals,
saying?
You've got to have some morals about you, otherwise.
Mate, this is why people get stuck, bro, because they don't chase the top level.
They're chasing the easy We've been talking
easy
about
targets,
with certain
bro.
people as well lately. Certain people have got a habit of trying to call out the people that they think they can beat. It gets annoying. It really gets annoying because they're the ones
that's bullying. That's fucking bullying.
It's bullying. They're not progressing as far as they can be, and they're restricting everyone else from progressing in the sport and putting people off from going to competitions.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was speaking to fucking Charlie from the old Sussex team and that, and he was saying fucking. Obviously, he's been training hard, bro, these past couple of years. Like, he puts it in with the Sussex team, and obviously then to go to the novices, thinking he stands a good fucking chance, and then gets wiped out by a fucking pro. didn't even get the opportunity to pull in the final because fucking he got fucking bummed out of it.
Exactly.
Well, that's a piss take, mate.
And the thing is, that is actually very true. Because of that, he didn't even get a chance to place to win the final.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted to pull that, mate.
I'm not sure how that would work actually, because obviously that's if it was like a fourth place getting moved up to third, fair enough. But it's a third going up to second, so that guy who's actually earned that second place, Charlie, who's earned that second place now,
didn't get to pull in the final.
Actually won it.
Exactly.
He didn't have the opportunity. I don't know if he actually pulled the guy who won it.
No, I don't think he actually pulled Stefan. So fucking again, that's it. You know, it's like
I'm guessing Charlie was on the B side.
Yeah.
What would you guys do in a practical sense?
He must have been A side all the way through.
Yeah. If you were say running it, what would you do other than what we're saying now is trying to ask guys to have more character, you know, and morals about it, because people have been doing this for years, haven't they, trying to sneak their way in and stuff. Is there anything you would practically change about it? Would you have guys sign like an additional disclaimer, like if they would like say exactly their experience in arm wrestling, or would you have them like you had someone there, you know, like they have like a test?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said about the club captain. You know what I mean? Because the club captain should know his men.
What if the captain's not there? Like, say I was the only one from Oxford club there. You see, so people know me a bit more, so they know where I'm at a bit more. But like if for strongman you have like testers who test the event to make sure it's at the right level for people, you know, it's not too heavy and it moves quick enough for TV and stuff. Could you have someone there like Tom, if you were there, to pull everyone and said, you know what, this guy's obviously far too much. Like if he's deliberately holding back with you on the tide table, you know, he's too much. Could something like that be put in place, do you think, to protect?
That's styles though. That's styles, isn't it? Because again, if you're wrestling someone,
one person, and
but you can know by pulling someone within a minute or two just to see where they're at with it, can't you? Like?
Yeah, but the thing is, you can read it, can't you?
You can.
Yeah, I mean, say like
you can read it on people.
Reynolds, for an example, like he come sixth last year. If I pulled him before the novice this year, and I felt I thought, nah, you feel a bit too strong for the novice.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been
wouldn't be right
in winning it. So that's taking an achievement away from someone that deserves to win the achievement in that way. So I suggested last week. I've not actually I said to Dan, like, we'll talk about it a little bit, see if like we can switch ideas and whatever, because he wants to improve it as well. Maybe I was thinking something like an online registration, but the cutoff point within a week and you can narrow it down to the people that you know. If there's unfamiliar names in there, research them. If you've got no experience at all, they've been affiliated with a club, so a club, as soon as they contact that club member when they register, the club member will have the responsibility to say, "Oh yeah, he's only been doing it this long." If the club coach is lying, then they should be penalised somehow. And because it's an official national championships, like they can't just be taking this stuff lightly.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
people that really want to improve.
Like you said, it's disheartening for the ones that are actually training hard.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I literally had like messages from like 3 people before we even had this conversation, saying about, I think there's a couple of pros in there. It didn't seem right. And then you contacted me, Jay, and said what you said.
Yeah, mate, fucking piss take, bro. Well, as soon as I see that little Russian geezer, bro, I messaged fucking Meerkat straight away and said, bro, like, you can't be having that Russian geezer in the fucking novices. You know what I mean?
Is that the M75's guy? That one?
Yeah, mate. Do you know what? I pulled him at the British fucking last year. I ain't even gonna lie. Obviously, I wasn't in the best shape last year, but fuck, I pulled him side table, that little Russian geezer, bro. I couldn't fucking move him. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't fucking move him, why the fuck is he entering a fucking novice?
Well, that was my point about having, you know, if a pro level guy gets on the table with them, you know, styles make matches, but goes, really strong. You're far too much for this, you know.
I mean, he's one I tried researching. I couldn't find much of, but didn't you say, Jay, that he'd entered Russian?
Yeah, I swear when I spoke to a fucking Barukov last year, he said something about him fucking entering the Russian nationals and all that sort of shit. So obviously he weren't doing too well in the fucking Russian nationals, so he's come over to England to smash it up.
But I'm not being funny. Correct me if
I'm wrong. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting now. Yeah, go on.
But I think there's no novice class in the Russian nationals.
Is there not?
I don't think so. I doubt it. Not a country like that. It's go hard or go home over there, innit? You get thrown in the deep end. Tough survive.
Yeah, exactly. Mate, that's not a bad shout, Holland, bro. You know what I mean? Fuck the novices off. Straight pros, mate. Then you see who actually fucking really wants it.
Any novice I've spoke to anyway, again, everyone that I have this conversation with, I always tell them, don't waste time, go in the pros. You want to find out who you're going against, you want to work him out. You need to know where the level is that you're trying to achieve.
Yeah. That might be a way forward, Holland, because you said, like Tim saying about wrestling people that obviously see if they're good enough. But then you should be wrestling people to see if they're wrestling real dangerous, to see if they can actually enter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, this is
if
where
you just took everything
as well. Like you meant to have 6 months. I think it's 6 months table time with a team.
There was one guy there who had 6 weeks of training. He was 6 weeks brand new. There was a guy there.
Was that the geezer in the red shirt? It's quite old.
It was an older guy with quite a lot of tats, big arms, and he was really good considering that amount of time. But it's just you don't know what his background is, how conditioned his arm is, and he was putting himself in dodgy positions. And I was watching Dan Hannon was reffing him, so he's as safe as he possibly can be. But we both lifted an eyebrow when he said like 6 weeks.
Exactly, because this is what the Russians are saying as well, Tim. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was certainly blown away by like how strong all of the guys from the Bristol club seemed to be on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it wasn't just like how good as arm wrestlers they were, because they were all very technically proficient. They were all getting like debriefs from Alexander on the side about like little technique adjustments, and they're all really explosive as well. So it's very impressive in that regard. And yeah, you just got to hope that they're not squeezing in guys with loads of extra ability because that's what I'm saying. It's off-putting for next year, isn't it?
That Brukoff, he's a good arm wrestler. You know what I'm saying? But have a little bit of common sense, mate. Tell your geezers to fuck the novices off if they're that good, and just do the pros. What's the shame in fucking losing?
Do you think we'll see them this month at the pros? Do you think we'll see them in the British pros?
I fucking hope so. I actually fucking hope so, mate. I reckon Stefan will go. Because Stefan, he's a strong geezer, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think he'd actually try his chances.
Well, because he got gold, didn't he? And the guy who got second is the one that got Anton or something. Was disqualified, and he was incredibly strong. Had a really weird technique how he'd square up to the table, lots of side pressure, and he would cock his right leg up, like on the side of the table. Like, I can't really show you here, but without sort of turning his hips to the side and putting his heel up against the side of the table, he would just like turn his foot like 90 degrees at his shin. It was really, really odd, but it's incredibly powerful.
Yeah, mate, that's like a professional tactic, isn't it, Tim?
Yeah, it's a bit like,
you know what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing, though, man. Like, if they turn up to the fucking pros, then fair play to them. But if they don't turn up to the pros, mate, then fucking hell, man. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You know
let me get on some of these comments quickly, just in case. I think there's a few people talking here. We've got 40 in the chat now. Connor Sales said club captain is definitely to blame as well. 100%.
Yes.
100%.
100%.
It's the club captain that's recommended him to go to this competition. And he knows what's happening. Any club captain that knows you're putting a pro into a novice competition, shame on you.
Shame on you.
Caroline Looms. World's strongest man in world's strangest man in chat. Stefan, my man, why won't you pull in novice? Because he's not good enough, Connor. Stefan said he didn't peak in time.
Who's that?
Stefan said that he didn't peak in time for the novices.
Oh, don't fucking read his comments out.
He's an arsehole. All right there, Jason hits up with some hard truths. Yeah, that's the hooligan for you, mate. He don't mince his words. He don't fuck about. He'll tell you how it is.
Oh, mate. Yeah, innit? That's why I get on well with Dan Earthquake, mate. Straight to the point.
Yeah.
Don't fucking lie. Take the fucking brunt of it, mate. You know what I mean?
I'm taking the year off, then coming back as a novice, lads. It's not a bad shout, Connor. Everyone else seems to be doing it.
What, is that coming to the fucking pros?
Yeah, if I can get away with it, I might change my name and do it myself. If my name's not on the rankings, if I change my name by default,
yeah, exactly.
That might
not know
be eligible again. So fucking right. There was a WAF world champion in the novice in 2018, Connor said. It wouldn't surprise me at all. It would not surprise me. I bet there was.
Yeah, fucking worse we was, mate.
There was. Welsh Wolverines in the chat. What's happening, Dean?
How's it going, Dino?
Stefan said Jason definitely voted Brexit.
Oh, mate, I'm not even fucking racist, mate.
It's not about that. It's not about that.
Yeah, it's everyone.
Mate, I've got fucking black nieces, you know what I'm saying? I'm far from racist.
It's not a racist thing at all. It's a it's a
nationalist, mate. Fuck off home.
Put it this way. How strict we are compared to other countries. Would we be allowed to go and enter any other pro nationals around the world?
Mate, would we be able to go to Poland and they give us a fucking house for free? I doubt it very much.
It's a little bit different, but
it's true though.
We would not. I guarantee you, we would not be able to enter a pro nationals in another country, especially like Eastern European countries and that, where they take it really strict, where it's professional. Wouldn't be allowed,
mate.
Unless
yeah, 100%.
Unless you're a resident.
We're saying that, yeah. But the thing is, though, the ones that are competing over here, I don't know whether they prove their residency at the novice.
I think they're all like residents over here, aren't they? It's just we used to have the problem of being imported, but I don't think that happens now. To be honest, I think everyone does it over here. They're all like
citizens. But it's allowed, wasn't it? But obviously the PAA and that. Obviously you got to prove your 5 years living here and that, ain't you?
Yeah, exactly. I think Dan Earthquake's really strict with all that.
Yeah, because like you said as well, you're not allowed to fly home and do your own nationals if you're doing our nationals either.
Exactly. It's the same with us. We would never be allowed to do one of theirs, so
it's
quite a lot over here. All right, there said Charlie Owen got cheated out of a final belt. That's what I was saying, mate. If that guy didn't take the place and he knew, I didn't know if he knew, he might have had an emergency to shoot off for or whatever.
Nah, fuck off. He knew he was a pro and thought, oh, no.
Yeah, see, you can see everyone on the chat here. I'm the one that's trying to, like, neutralise it a little bit. And Jason's like, nah, fuck that. He's a fucking turd.
Mate, it's true.
It is.
It is. He tried to tell Dan he didn't know he'd done a fucking novice nationals.
The thing is, I try to talk about it going around like that. Jason just goes fucking there.
Oh, mate, what's the fucking point?
He don't give a fuck.
What's the point?
Yeah, exactly. Don't mince the words. Lee Webber.
No, I don't give a fuck. Anyone wants to say anything, anyway, fucking come speak to me. The British, innit?
No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No one's going to say shit because no one can say shit. It's all right what we're saying. It's all right. Like, this is why we're talking about it now. So, Holly Stewart's in the chat. Benji Mack. Dean Bolt said cheating prick should be banned. I'm saying. Benji Mack said Dungeon Yo. Charlie Owen's in the chat. Charlie Owen, well done, mate. Got your own second place. Shame you didn't get to the final.
Shame, mate. You got cheated.
Because you only got second, though, Charlie. You can do next year's novice.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Why not? Fucking hell.
But Charlie, if you really feel like you're well past them, then don't do it. God's in the chat. Third place guy will never get another shot at the title.
Huh?
Dean said the third place guy will never get another shot at the title.
The third place guy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a shame, man. It's a shame on Charlie.
Holly said should let him enter the supers and see exactly how it feels. Yeah, I agree with that, Holly. 100%. Only problem is, Holly, he won't do it because that's too hard.
I doubt he'll even come to the
fucking the easy way.
I doubt he'll even come to the pros, Holly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is the thing, man. Some people don't like enter the competitions unless they know they're going to come top 3. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what's annoying? What annoys me most is when people say, oh, I need another 2 or 3 years training before I start.
Yeah. Fucking hell, mate.
Winds me up a lot, very much.
How dangerous do you think it is for guys to start and go straight to pros, though?
To be honest, mate, I think it's the best way. As long as
to
you're
go
safe,
straight to
as long as
pros.
you're safe.
Yeah, as long as you're safe.
I mean, as long as you're safe, you've been training long enough to be conditioned, which again, that comes down to how hard you're training with your club. If you've got a good team to train with, training all the correct positions and that, all your weaknesses, all your strengths. That's why you need a good team to train with as well, so you can train all them things rather than trying to just train your ace.
So, because the thing is, as well, fucking arm wrestling is a strength sport, which you obviously get a lot of other strength athletes coming over to arm wrestling. So they've obviously got a base strength there. You know what I mean? So all they literally need is a bit of technique just to wrestle safe, and then just get fucking chucked into the deep end, because you ain't going to learn what you can learn at a pro competition, at a novice competition. You know what I mean? Setups, fucking people, little tactics.
What about Ruben? He came in with a strength sport background, lots of conditioning, arguably, in his arms and stuff.
Yeah,
learned some technique, but snapped his arm. So it's a tricky one.
It's wrestling right. You know what I mean? Obviously, when you're pulling in a certain position, and then like, especially because when you train at your club, he's obviously pulled in that position before, but no one's turned around and said to. Obviously, people haven't turned around and said to him. No one in specific that I know of, but no one's turned around and said, "Fucking hell, don't do that, mate. You could snap your arm." You know what I'm saying?
I think guys would have heard that in clubs if they're pulling in those dangerous positions. And competition day, it does feel very different. You know, I felt I haven't competed that much, but I felt nerves on that first day, and some emotion pops out when you're like,
yeah, it does, 100%.
You want to pull safely, and it's just fortunate my styles are generally fairly safe, so I don't really commit too much frame wise just yet. But mate, for guys pulling really hard, they're going to do that, and it's really hard to stop them. You know, in that moment.
Yeah, well, fuck it. If you're brave in that, like Ruben was, you know what I'm saying, then fuck it, mate. You break your arm, you fucking break your arm, didn't you? You know what I mean? There's a lot of fucking high-level athletes that
multiple people break arms and stuff, though.
No, obviously not. Fucking hell. Obviously not. You know what I mean? But if people are pulling in that situation, they're giving it everything, and they're saying, nah, that's the way I fucking pull, then you're your own fucking man, make your own decisions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're fucking getting advice, not
taking on board advice.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you're not receiving advice, it's bad.
So I'm not going to lie. I pulled in positions before where I thought, fuck me, this is a little bit dodgy, but fuck it, I'm not giving it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like that thing as well, though. Like, you train strict, so it becomes a habit to be strict. And then when you get to like, I always say, my main thing, what I'll always say to people as well, is keep your lat tight. In a competition, my lat is never tight, but I'm trying to make it tight. If I don't even try and make it tight, it's going to come completely open. I'm going to be weak. You've got to fight for what you want. If you're not even fighting to stay in a position, then you're not going to be there. You're just going to be fighting a losing battle. That's when people get injured, when they're pulling too hard in the wrong position.
And what about
most of the time when somebody's isolated or
what about all these new clubs that are popping up, though? You've got all these new clubs popping up, and guys not necessarily just self-taught, but they're just watching videos, and they're making good as they can. They can't necessarily travel to see an experienced puller like you guys, or Club Torch, or you know.
Yeah, but to be fair though, all these new guys that are coming into it, none of them have been injured yet, really, that I know. That new guys that are coming into it, self-learning, they're taking the time in that. And when they actually come to a competition, like I remember, Jay, what was that competition at Huntercombe in 2013, 14?
Yeah.
When we done it in the back, and we had the university, Norwich University, I think, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Don't you remember all the guys in the bleed? Andrew Ibsen come with him in that.
I didn't come to that one. I didn't come to that tournament.
You put Barry Knowles there.
Was that the same one?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that was a long time ago, man.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they literally just self-taught training when there weren't too many videos as well. They were just training in their university, and they come down. They were all pretty strong and pretty good with their positions and that. They asked them for a little bit tweaking up and whatever, but they were doing all right. To be fair, it's like
I can't remember a lot from that day because fucking Barry Knowles fucked me up that day.
I think sometimes you're better off. It sounds silly. Sometimes you're better off learning yourself. rather than trying to take too much advice from people because of
especially because everyone's got their own technique and they pull their own way.
Individual.
You can feel when something
ain't anyone else.
Yeah, and when you're arm wrestling, you can feel when something ain't right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right, who's on these chats now? We've got 42 in the chat. It's definitely a record. Paul calling your 1980s car phone. Yeah, Paul's thing was a bit echoey last night, wasn't it?
Ted in the
this
basement.
year's novice was juicy. Arm Gods BM with a call. What's BM?
Big man.
Benjumac, maybe?
Yeah. Of course it is. I know that's testing Tim, that's all. Level of novice was crazy this year. There's big numbers there. So how many was there, Tim? I think Dan said 115.
Yes, 114, 115, something like that, I think.
That's mad.
Different classes.
That's mad.
Only one lady there, unfortunately.
Only 20 Englishmen.
I wondered about suggesting maybe top 2 get made pro on this one, just with the not just the numbers of people there, but the standard of the pulling as well.
The level.
Yeah. Like I think everyone who was in those top 2, if you look at their name and then look at their background, I think you'd say, they're probably there.
It'd be interesting. Wouldn't it be interesting to give them your second place the option if they want to be pro or not yet?
Well, they can always jump in, you know. I think
that's what I mean. If they have the option to say, right, I can be pro now, or if they'll say, no, I want to stay in the novice for another year.
It all depends on how serious people are taking the sport, though. You know what I'm saying?
So if you're hungry for it, you're going to move forward.
Yeah, but if you just want
the accolade of if you just want the accolade of winning something, then you want to hold back to win it because it's nice to be on that podium, isn't it? But I think I'd be much more concerned about being considered of that kind of level. So
but Tim, look at your level on your left. I think if you I think you have more in the tank, brother, at the novice. To be fair, you know what I mean. I think if you pushed it on the left, then you could have went to the finals yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then
I think,
personally, now, would you enter the novices next year?
I think for me, it will depend on this next year as to how I'm feeling closer to the time. I mean, that comes back to the performance on the day and the things that I'm going to be utilizing in training going forward. There's some weaknesses I sort of knew about that really exemplified, and I know now that competitive pulling is very different to sort of pulling in clubs and slow pulling, which I really enjoy. And if I want to compete at that next level, I need to get better at those setups. So I'll be working on that. And if I can plug some of those gaps, then yeah, I think so. I don't really have an interest in training hard just to get completely whacked in terms of going to that event. I'll still enjoy the arm wrestling regardless, but I'm certainly going to take some time out for this right arm to heal up and get stronger and feel better, because I think I'll be better for that if I'm healthy. But
fair play, mate.
But the left, when I found the lane, it was definitely strong enough to hang with any of those guys, which is really encouraging. Exactly. And I know I've been putting in the work, so it didn't matter what the result was in the day. I knew I was pleased with how it was going. It's just nice to have that validation because you got cameras watching you, lots of people there cheering your name, supporting, which is really nice. I didn't pull anyone I knew. All the guys I pulled were my first time ever sort of seeing them or pulling with them, so that was a bit unknown, really. So
fair play, but obviously,
go on.
Yeah, go on. No, go on, mate. Ladies first.
I'll say a couple more comments here. God said, Dean Bolt, glad you could turn up on this show. No one's jealous.
Oh. Yes, Dino.
Dean, you can join us next week as well if you want. You can be
mate. We'll get you on the show, mate.
Yeah, every week to be on. Paul don't treat you well. We'll treat you much better. I'm joking, Paul. I'm joking. Carl Crosby said Red Hill event a few years ago. Loads of foreign pros tried to enter novice.
Yeah, fucking mugs, mate. Mugs. And they just turn up and say, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? How would you fucking work with that?
Benji Mac said there's no beer in Russia. It's called soda.
Oh, mate. The vodka's water as well.
The Claymore. Hey, the Claymore's in. He was master strongman.
Now, fair play to James, man. He went and volunteered at the novices as well. Done a sick fucking job reffing in that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Fair play to all them lads that volunteered in that, man. You know what I mean?
Marcus Thompson in the chat. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
And Paul's reporting straight away. Marcus Dean's in the chat, you know.
He wants to get him kneecap, didn't he?
Dean, I think Paul wants you dead. That's why he keeps saying that you're dead. I think he actually wants you dead, especially now. Right, Robbie did work really well. I knew he'd win under 75.
Yeah, I told you, man. That geezer's fucking farmer strong, isn't he?
Is that Robbie Byrne?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked really good.
Power-wise, man. Strong. Yeah.
His right was just absolutely crazy. He just takes a soft grip and just turns sideways and just goes like that. It was nuts. The only people that did anything with him would completely take his hand.
Ad Barnett took his hand though, slipped though.
He slipped, and then in the straps he just went sideways with it, and it was done.
I think Ad
Barnett's done really well. Yeah, Ad Barnett's come along a lot.
Mate, I think he's one geezer to watch out for because technically, I think he's sick. You know what I mean? It's just his power. You know what I mean? As soon as he gets that power up.
Am I wrong in saying that Ad Barnett broke his arm before?
Yeah, he's left. Yeah.
I wonder
who's he training with?
I don't think he really competes on the left much at all.
I reckon he should. Unless he's got serious damage in it still.
That's what I'm saying. I must should be stronger now.
It won't break in the same place again, put it that way.
Oh, shit.
If it breaks, break somewhere else. But
that kid Vasil, the translator in Dubai, he broke his arm in the same place twice, didn't he? He came back too soon after it and broke it again.
Yeah, I think I've done it a couple of years ago, though.
Yeah, no, he should be right by now, yeah. And it was probably a technique thing, wasn't it, as much as anything else? I haven't seen the video of how Ad broke his arm, but yeah.
I haven't seen the video. I think it was around Christmas time a few years ago. And I know he had a little bit of time out, but now he's on a bit of a tear again now, coming back into it. He looks hungry.
Man, he looks good.
Yeah.
He's one of them geezers that'll take your hand.
Yeah, he's got a great hand, really, really good. He's technically very proficient.
Right, so the Claymore said every European guy is a pro. Pretty much.
That includes us as well, then, doesn't it?
Marcus said, Paul, it can't be Dean. Dean died. Dino's Ghost, massive ghost. Bill Woody, Tom, bit early for Christmas jumper. Get the heating on, you can afford it now, you big YouTuber. Mate, it's never too early. Mate, I'll wear a Christmas jumper in July.
In fucking January, you can't.
January. Mate, I've got Christmas fucking jogging bottoms on underneath these as well.
Surely with all this weight you've put on, Tom, you're getting sweaty hot now in that jumper, no?
I've only got the jumper on. I'm a tramp.
Wee, he's just sitting there in a jumper. He ain't got no boxes or nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, look.
The Arm God's calendar.
That'll definitely be at the end of the calendar. Connor Sale. Alan Nedlescu won WAF Juniors, then Paul British Novice. You can't make this shit up. Alan Nedlescu.
Bless you.
Thank you. Alan, Connor, what year was that? What year was that, mate? Dean steals candy from babies.
Why are they ripping Dean for?
God said Tim's gone quiet.
A little while ago, well, Jason was mid-rant. I didn't want to stop him. This is all gold.
Yeah, mate. Shit.
4-year ban, Dean Bolt said.
4-year ban from Arm Gods. Oh, shit.
Stefan lost his belt now.
Stefan's taking his place, isn't he?
Haven't won Novice Nationals. Yeah, James Stewart. I haven't won the Novice Nationals.
Yeah, you fucking don't deserve to, you big cunt.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Again, just like Have you ever entered novice nationals, James? Or did you literally just dive straight in the pros?
He knows it, bro. There's fucking no one's going to touch him in the fucking novices.
Exactly. It's people like that, like.
Yeah, it's sort of common sense again. You know what I'm saying? It comes down to common sense. Yeah. If you know you're going to smash everyone.
Tournament by invitation only.
Yeah, for the nationals, though, you can't really do that invitation only shit, can you?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
If you're like doing elite competition, then yeah, maybe, but. And to do that sort of shit, man.
Yeah. Go on. God said I had the full Leeds team message me today.
What, giving him stick about Curtis?
Not sure. That's what I mean. No, people shouldn't be giving Curtis that. I don't know why it's even come up, to be honest. That came up on the chat yesterday.
No, it's obviously Curtis has fucking made leaps, fucking made good progress, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. He's probably one of the biggest and best improved.
Exactly.
I think there's always like
probably the best improved novice of the year.
Yeah, there's always like an eyebrow raised about someone who goes into a final and just completely whops their opponent. You know, just when the level is just so big.
Yeah, but he didn't whop Noah. Noah fucking put the brakes on him. He had to do a little bit of figuring out.
That wasn't the final, was it? I think the final was him and Daz Waring. I'll have to double check which arm it was on, but on one of them, yeah, because he pinned him and just turned around to the crowd, was a bit like that, kind of like, yeah, easy.
Yeah, I know, but that just goes to show how hard he's been fucking training. With arm wrestling, you don't get it out unless you fucking put it in. You know what I'm saying? So better play to Curtis. You know what I mean? Now we're going to see
on the right, he had a match with Noah, and on the left, he had a match with Darren Waring. Yeah, there we are.
What's on the right? It was Noah in the final.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and Noah's done really well in the short time he's been in as well. You know, and obviously he's done well on the belts side of things as well. So,
which again, I guarantee he deserved to enter the novice this year. But again, next year, would he want to enter the novices? Obviously, if he keeps training the way he is this next year, then I don't think personally he'll want to enter the novices next year.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think he's a stand-up guy. Yeah, it's transparent, isn't it? And he's not hiding his training. And he's not hiding his background in the sport. So yeah, I wonder if there's a way to like publicize about guys that sort of do the stand-up thing and move through the ranks in the right timing, you know, and let the guys who choose to try and hide more about their ability to stay back. I wonder if there's a way to sort of big up the guys that choose to make the right decision, you know, to support them in that fashion.
Yeah, give my arm good voucher.
Here's a comment for you. Here's one for you to think about. It's got my brain ticking. I think it's right. Connor Sale, going straight to pros is safer, I think. Now, I think he's right in a way, because of as long as you let the pro know, and most pros will know that you're a pro anyway. If you don't tell them you're not pro, then they're probably going to smash you. But let them know, and they're going to make sure you don't break your arm.
Fuck off, Tom. You chat shit, bro. Fucking last time, remember Stuart Acton? You fucking.
He's him though.
He was a fucking novice, bro. You fucking you twatted him, and he was like, shit, mate.
Yeah, sorry, Stuart. My bad. He didn't tell me.
Oh, you fucking.
I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. He didn't tell me nothing. Apparently, he told Mitch and Dan before, like, oh, he knows I'm a novice. I did not know he's a novice. I knew he'd been doing it for a couple of years, but when he gripped me, he was gripping me like he wants to fucking smash me. So I was like, right.
Well, yeah, everyone wants to beat Tom Holland, don't they?
Yeah, people just lay down if you don't want to hit. Well, let me know.
No, Connor's right. Connor is right.
Oh yeah,
it could be safer.
I think potentially, definitely can be. Yeah, definitely.
There's two novices also not ham at each other. No one knows when someone's in a bad position. One of them's going to go.
Exactly, and then people like all these people that are saying, "Oh, I don't think I'm ready to compete yet." This, that, and that. And fuck it, don't compete. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leave it for the people that do want to compete.
But then, don't think that training for 3 years before you compete is going to do you any favors.
Exactly.
There's only one way out of it. There's only one way through it, and that's just diving straight into it, whether you like it or not. There's no easy way.
Yeah.
There's no easy way. You just got to do it.
That's what I'm saying. If you go into the pros, then you know what you're getting yourself into.
Exactly that. Urban didn't even
that.
enter a novice. Urban entered the pros after a year and won.
Yeah, exactly.
It's doable. It's doable, 100%.
100%.
Obviously, everyone's different, but depending on your mindset and how hard you train,
well, mate,
how hard you train. And Urban was throwing himself into the pro classes near enough straight away.
Did Curtis do under 95s this year? Was it?
105s.
105s. He's a big 95.
Curtis was 105s, yeah.
95 plus 30.
Is Urban the most recent guy to just jump straight into pros? Because obviously every year the standard's getting higher and there are more people pulling, aren't there? So
I don't know who else has jumped straight into pros. Urban's just one example that I know 100%.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Well, I don't think Mitch Tutt ever fucking won the novice nationals. You know what I mean? I think Dan won it, but Mitch never won it. And look at him now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly that.
It comes down to common sense of the man, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
You can't say Mitch Tutt's got common sense, though. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, mate. He's got more than fucking most, I'll say that.
Yeah. They don't shy away from the competition, do they?
No, exactly.
He's got more common sense in this guy. Hey, he's got more common sense in this guy here. Stefan Pantelit. Done my first pro comp after 2 months at the Crofters. I smashed everyone.
Yeah, it's because you're the only cunt in the class, you cunt.
He said it's Crofters.
Oh, the Crofters.
He probably turned up there a week later. Benji Matt takes 6 months before you pull a tournament or go sideways hard.
Yeah.
Marcus, I think it depends on your core. I don't arm wrestle, but I'd definitely rather pull pros. Again, that's the thing. I think it's well, then again, I don't know. I was going to say, if you're from another background, like sporting background, strength background, or whatever, I think you're more likely to not want to waste time and go for the top.
Yeah, exactly. Look at Rob Frampton. Look where he is now. How many years deep is he into it? Couple years deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nearly 3 years deep.
Exactly.
And
hell, mate. I don't think he'll ever enter novices again.
Yeah, I was getting in front of these. I'll zoom through these important ones really quick. Connor said, novices don't know how to not hurt each other, but pros can take you down safely. 100%, Connor. That's exactly what we were saying a second ago, mate. At least there's someone guiding the match rather than the blind leading the blind. You're both going to walk into walls and break your arms. Literally.
It's true.
Aussie arm wrestler. Is it a huge problem in the UK where pros compete in novice division? It used to be a problem. It hasn't been a noticed problem until the weekend. And the issue was raised. Everyone started getting on it. Then action was taken, mate. The guy got taken, his second place taken away. The guy who won the second place, Jake, he didn't contest in the final. He just walked away with the second place medal. And he's the one that got disqualified because he was already a pro.
He won an novices in 2019.
But because of that, he didn't get a choice. He didn't get a chance to wrestle in the final. So the guy who come third, who got moved to second, he had the potential to win it. And that got taken away from him just because that guy didn't want to finish it, which is even more of a piss take.
Yeah, no. Start where you finish, mate.
Yeah. Benji Mac, been doing it twice for 5 years. Arm gods, you need to pull as a novice too many weights, 6 months to pull. That's why we have 10-year novices. Exactly that, Paul.
You can't just blame arm gods for that shit.
Hey?
What did you say?
I didn't blame arm gods. You're blaming arm gods.
Would you say they need more novice competitions?
No, arm gods said you need to pull as a novice. Too many weights, 6 months to pull. That's why we have 10-year novices.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah,
but it's fucking common sense again, bruv. Like, you've been wrestling so long. If you're not getting that better, like much better, then fucking why are you doing it? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're obviously not putting in enough time, enough effort, but
or you just training the wrong thing.
Yeah, well, don't just keep fucking entering the novices just because you're shit. Fucking go into the pros, mate. Be even shitter.
Exactly. At least it'll make you feel better about losing.
Yeah, you can say you've lost to a name.
Yeah, what do you think about this then? Ginger age arm wrestling. You could try an intermediate class if there are enough pullers to fit in the 3 classes.
Fuck that, bro. Fuck intermediates, man. That's what I mean. We're having enough fucking problems with the fucking novices. Let alone entering a fucking another intermediates and that. Then people say, then you get all these cunts saying, "Oh, I'm intermediate." You know what I mean? Fuck, you know.
I quite like that as a concept. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I think it would need it would need some work to sort of clarify it properly. But you could have like forced, you know, a short gap between novices and intermediates potentially to give those guys a bit of space. For those guys that are legitimately trying to improve, that there's almost no point in them going straight into the pros and just getting 2 losses. You know, that's a bit demoralizing as well. I think there could be a space.
How
for people.
fucking gay is that going to sound though, for you to turn around and say, "Yes, I'm an intermediate arm wrestler"? You know what I'm saying?
Jay, there's words that you can't say on YouTube.
Like what?
Like
intermediate.
What about like journeyman or something like that instead? Does that sound more masculine?
Yeah. The happy.
Mate. Okay. How the fuck does that sound?
I don't care. Say what you want.
Oh, mate. Powder puffs nowadays, isn't it? Start reporting you and that.
Yeah, you know, you will get someone on here. Probably Bill Barukoff.
Or Phil Woody.
At some point, though, you're going to have too many pros. After some amount of time, you're going to have too many pros to do it all organised like that. You're going to have to break it up somehow.
Yeah, but then you get too many pros, then you're going to have to do a qualification stage. You know what I'm saying? Do a qualification stage before you're doing like what they do at the World's Strongest Man.
Well, so they can't compete then on that main stage, you mean?
Well, you've got to earn your right to be on that main stage. You know what I mean? Do a little set tournament before you're doing the actual main fucking card. You know what I mean? But adding another intermediate thing to it is just it's crazy. I think personally, because it's just too much time being taken away from the sport progressing.
I think you give guys more opportunities to compete by having an intermediate class. And you could then say in the first year, look, guys who are officially pro, because the intermediate class wasn't there before, if you've turned pro in the last 2 years, say, and you feel you'd have a better place, you feel better in the intermediate, then you can drop down to the intermediate. And you can, but as soon as you progress out there, you go to pros.
Everyone's going to say, yeah, I feel comfortable in an intermediate.
Oh, would you say it?
You know what I mean?
Would you say you want to be an intermediate? Or would you say
you're pro? Because it's obviously not.
No, but legit, would you?
Nah, but again, I wouldn't want to turn around and say, well, again, you need to rethink how serious you want to take this sport. You know what I'm saying?
I think you can't rush your way right to the top of the pros necessarily. There's only so much room at the top for people.
Mate, you can never rush your way to the fucking top of the pros, you know what I mean? But you can obviously try your hardest to get there, but you don't just want to keep taking little steps and say something, oh yeah, you're doing well done, mate. You're fucking trying your hardest, but you know what I mean? You're not quite there. Just get into the pros and fucking get into it. Get stuck in. You know what I mean? You're never going to know where you're at if you keep fucking saying, oh yeah, I'm a novice for 5 years, then I'm an intermediate for 5 years. Next thing you know, you're fucking...
No, but that intermediate class would be made up of people that were considered pro that have chosen to be in this intermediate stage, along with other people who were novices and have come up in the rankings. Say for example, Dan Stone and Hassan, they're both just qualified as pros. They're in the 65s. It's not a massive class, so I think they'll do well regardless. But if you're an 86 guy going up, you're going to be hitting the likes of yourself, Jason, who's been in, 12 years now? 10 years?
Yeah, well, mate, look, I just fucking went up against Craig, who's been doing it 25 years. You know what I mean? Like, I could turn around and say, nah, I don't want to arm wrestle him yet. I want to have another 5 years experience before I arm wrestle him. You know what I mean? But then where's that going to get me? Nowhere, mate. People need to start being a little bit braver. Go fucking ham with it. You know what I mean? If you don't put it in, you're not going to get it back out. Simple as that.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? So it shows who wants it. And so it should. That's the way sport is. It's competitive. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be getting fucking a medal for coming 5th. You know what I mean? That's why I don't really agree with the intermediate class, because It's like saying, oh, yeah, I'm nearly good enough to be a pro, so I've just got a medal for nearly being a pro. You know what I mean?
I don't agree that there's not any competition in an intermediate class.
Obviously, there's competition, you know what I mean? But then I think that's going to be like the intermediate class is going to have not a lot of pullers in it, because people are going to say, oh, yeah, I'm still a novice. You know what I mean? Then they'll say people that have just got their, intermediate card, say, yeah, they'll be like, oh, I don't really want to pull them because they're a little bit above me still. You know what I mean? It's like a catch-22. People are going to still be saying the same things over and over again, just because they want a little fucking trophy.
I think by next year, when the novice nationals come around, if everything goes to plan, I would probably say that I'd be in that intermediate category. That would be about right, I think, for me, because I wouldn't want to be going against brand new guys who've been in pulling less than a year. I'd feel weird about that, and I certainly don't want to pill anyone easily. I want to have proper matches where I'm deserving it and learning from, but likewise jumping straight into the pros and just getting hit 2 or 3 times and then out, which will probably be the case for a while, is not necessarily going to benefit me. That's all.
It didn't benefit. Oh, mate, I went to Slotty Tour in 2019, bruv. Got fucking 2 pins and out, both arms. You know what I'm saying? But you can't buy that type of experience, mate. You know what I mean? And the grit that gives you to train harder, again, shows you how much do you really fucking want it. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I think personally for yourself, you need to go ham, mate, and go into the pros. Simple as that.
Interesting.
That's my honest opinion. You know,
no, mate, I appreciate that. Yeah,
I think, to be honest, yeah, you may be a low level pro, but you're still a pro. You know what I mean? You're still that's the beginning of the ladder, isn't it? You need to start climbing.
Everyone's on a bit of a spectrum as to how much time they can dedicate and how much they're able to.
Exactly. But then that's when it comes down to who's an athlete and who's professional. You know what I mean? And who's not. Mate, you've got to make sacrifices you want to get to the top. You know what I'm saying? It's with any sport.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same with arm wrestling.
I look at it as how much time have we got in this world? How much time have we actually got to progress?
Exactly, Tom. All you fucking know, mate, you could be dead tomorrow. And then you fucking imagine dying saying, oh, yeah, I'm an intermediate arm wrestler. I never got my pro card. You know what I mean? At your funeral, be saying, nah, he was a professional arm wrestler. Like, yeah, buddy.
Paul asked in the chat how long I've been pulling for. I've been pulling exactly 2 years now. It was in late October 2 years ago.
Nice.
When I first went down to the pub there, and Paul, it was at Tom's house, wasn't it? It was your house. I met you guys. I met Jason.
Tom's house. Yeah. My house. Right, who else did quickly? Josh Powell's in the chat.
Joshy.
Holly Stewart said, Tim, your matches were brilliant on Saturday.
Oh, thanks,
That's
Holly.
what I'm saying, mate. The technique, the power is there. It's just the.
Well, I didn't get my hand taken off the go by someone with a better setup.
I think your thing now, Tim, is confidence thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what it is. It's bravery. Like when you actually hit that geezer that you lost to, different match. You know what I'm saying?
When I didn't actually hit anyone. I was so cautious of trying not to get screwed over on the setup. I almost forgot to actually put in a hit, which is what we've been trying to work on as well. So
not so much of a hit, but just that little jerk to position.
Yeah,
you can tell when you've done it and when you didn't. Yeah,
you put an effort to contain rather than putting an effort just to hold on.
Yeah. You know and I got in the strap in that one as well, so that felt much more comfy. I could put down power without having to.
Yeah, exactly. But again, I think personally, another year of you training the way you're training, and then you're pro. Simple as that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Marcus asked, how do I know how good I'll be in a year? I don't know. I'm just sort of extrapolating on progression in the last year since taking it a bit more seriously, I guess, and hoping that I can keep a similar sort of track. I did even improve if, like, say, get the health of this right shoulder up to bring it up to speed. So that's where I'm sort of going on. And the opinion of guys that I trust in this sport have been around a long time, training with Jason, training with Tom, having feedback from them about how I'm doing, really, because I don't think they would say things that aren't true.
100%, mate.
Unless they want to win a bet or so.
want to see a broken arm.
So I should just go up to the pros next time. I should go to the pros and just say, look, I've only been doing this 2 years. Please don't fucking break my shit off.
Yeah,
and they'll take it easy on me, yeah?
I think you should just fucking hit everyone as hard as you fucking can.
I think you should enter the pros this year, Tim. Honestly.
What's that, mate?
I think you should enter the pros this year.
Just to see the level difference.
I really think you should. Because I'm not going to lie, mate. I think you might surprise yourself.
Well, I'm already down for the day. I already said Dan Earthquake, I'll be there helping out. So yeah, if this left elbow heals up by time, I'll take that on board, mate. You never
know unless you take the shot.
You know what that means, Tom? He just went a roundabout way by saying, no, I'm not fucking entering. I'm going down to help.
Might be playing my cards a bit close to my chest on this one. And surprise you on the day. Turn up all veiny and stuff, you know.
Isn't it? Juiced out your nut.
Yeah. Purple skin.
It needs to be selfish if you want to be the best.
Exactly, mate. 100%.
Did you guys catch the Circle of Arms had an event on, I think, on the same day down in Milton Keynes that they booked in for a while ago, and I think Bogdan Stoiker had a match against an African the champion or something. Did you guys see that?
Champion, yeah, I see it. Again, the geezer look real powerful, but technically bouncing. You know what I mean? He looks like just a really strong dude. Didn't look like he had a lot of technical ability, but obviously Bogdan got comfy, started playing with him, and started mind fucking him. Told him don't hurt himself, and I think he popped a bicep or something.
Yeah, I had something along those lines, yeah.
But again, if you're patronising someone and saying don't hurt yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
oh shit. Fuck knows what I'd do in that situation.
And Neil's in the chat. Connor, how much gear are you on at the moment? He said less than usual.
He has no idea.
Caroline Loom said pull intermediate and pro. Pull every class that you can pull.
There's no such thing as intermediate. Get out of your head.
Washings man. Fat collar 86. And Neil saying he might go 86s. Weight cut's difficult at the moment. He's 80 kg at the minute.
Bro, you come 86s, Neil, you're going to get fucked up. That's a big boys class. Especially this year.
Connor said he can't be asked cutting this time.
Who, Connor Sell?
Yeah, he's not cutting.
Cutting what? Well, he's not going 65s, he's staying at 75s.
Connor said he's going 86s for this one.
Is he? What a brave fucker.
86 kilo.
Who, Connor?
Yeah.
He's juiced out of his fucking nut, isn't he?
Does that not scare you, Jason, though?
Fuck off, nothing scares me, mate.
Seems like he wants it. If he's staying up there, he wants it.
He's going to get it then, isn't he? The only person that scares me is my fucking missus, mate. She's like a little Jack Russell.
Do you think people believe me last night when I said I was 97.8?
I don't believe it.
It fucking is.
I'm not far off. I went on scales like before the show. I was like 94.2.
Mate, that would be fucking interesting if Conor and Neil go fucking 86s. But I think Neil's just playing mind games to get Conor out. He actually wants to win the British this year.
He's trying to make everyone clear out the class.
Mate, Conor told me at Canada that he weren't doing the British. He's obviously fucking changed his mind. He's got some good gear, isn't he?
Right, Dom Crane. What's going on, Dom? Good to see you in the chat, mate. I'm a year into training and we'll be at Pro Nationals next month. Goal is always to compete at the highest level possible.
Good man. That's what I'm saying. He's from a strength background again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dom's doing really well. He's obviously he's travelling up to train with Paul a couple of times as well. Obviously, he's coming up from Essex.
Well, that ain't going to fucking help him, is it?
Great Dane as well said he's doing the pros this year, coming for the gold. All the novices, if there's any novices in the chat, I want to see everyone at the pros entering.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Let's make it the biggest pros that there's been in the UK this year. And if all of you guys are going for it, you're going to put wear and tear on all the other pros.
Exactly.
The more numbers there are, the more wear and tear there's going to be. You never know who's going to come on top. It might be a novice that wins the pros. You never know.
Oh, fuck off. Don't go that far.
Oh, mate. You get enough pros that come against each other, get injured.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
That was the thing as well.
Dane got an asterisk against your name.
Fucking... What's that?
I was just saying, would you not feel like they had an asterisk against your name though? If you beat a pro who's like so worn out or something?
Do you know what advocate? Mate? You're all in the same class.
Yeah.
You're all taking the same risk. It's all random draw, same as it is in WAF.
Yeah.
You could say that in WAF when there's 36 competitors in one class and there's 10 of them that are capable of winning it. Did that one only win it just because it's luck in the draw?
Yeah, exactly.
It's because of them other 8 all got drawn against each other early, worn each other out.
Mm-hmm.
Then their second round was another guy who was like going to be third place, and you'd be second, he'd be third. You kill each other.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, look what happened. Generally deserves to be 6th or 7th place, ends up winning.
Yeah.
All luck of the draw. So yeah, fair play if a novice wins. Fair play. Elliot Eccles took a pin off Adrian O'Dwyer, got 2nd place. He took a pin off me in the final. I managed to scrape one back, and that's when he was brand new into the sport.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all fair game.
It is, mate. Fucking Dane got a pin off fucking Greg Foster,
yeah,
didn't he?
In the qualifier. Yeah, I remember that. That was a screamer.
Yeah, mate.
Just goes to show it's doable. Right to circumstances, it's doable.
Then that's where this comes into being fucking savvy, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People like Craig Saunders, full tournament format, super match format, they know how to approach these things. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to get yourself into a war, sometimes it's better off just taking the loss sometimes, you know what I mean? And instead of fucking yourself up.
Yeah.
Not like taking a loss, you know what I mean? But if you know that someone's going to completely fucking twat you, but you're trying to give it everything, you end up getting in a war and they still beat you. More fool you know what I mean? You need tactics.
Yeah, you got to try and be tactical about it. Obviously, you got the head on you. Don't want to back down the ball.
Yeah.
Then you got to have that smart head on you. You got to assess it. If you're still on the A side, this match is going to be a bit of a battle. Is anyone else going to trouble you when you go to the B side? Not sure. So is it worth risking? Probably. Save the energy for the final.
That's it.
You can play it really, really smart. You do it right, you'd be surprised what you can do.
Or if you're northern, you can get buys as well.
Yeah, exactly. Always happens. I used to always go up to Neil, shake his hand before the competition, and say, "Hello, Neil. How are you, friend?"
Yeah, that's why I used to weigh in behind the curtain, wasn't it?
Yeah, all the time. And Neil said, "Me and Colin will go to drive by you, Jason."
Yeah, I'm not surprised, bro, because you can't get fucking no one wet, you can't.
Well, it's a bit strong.
Mate, no one's dry bombing me, mate. Every person out of V is going to be a fucking war. I'm coming fucking ready, mate.
Sure. Paul said you lack stamina though, Jason, eh? What about that then?
Yeah, that's what my missus says as well, funny enough.
Mine calls it 2 taps on.
Mate, my stamina's there. But that was left arm though. Paul's going from the left arm, innit? What happened in Canada?
He's going with you and Craig as well. He's going off you and Craig. When you had like
I know.
restarts.
Yeah, I know, but Craig fucking again. He's savvy, bruv. He knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? On that one where he went 3-2 up, he covered my whole fucking thumb, bruv. I couldn't even see my thumbnail.
And obviously,
you know
you're gonna burn out more if you're
holding on.
If the match stops when you're on the B side and you're dragging it back and you're holding in it, you're gonna burn a lot quicker than the guy who's on top.
Exactly.
But you're still hanging in and making him sweat through the whole thing. So I don't think your stamina's a problem, in all honesty. Craig's a very difficult person to stop from getting to a side, but even though you're stopping him an inch from the pad, dragging him back. And the person who's always underneath defending, there can only be one person attacking. The one who's attacking is going to save their energy more than the one who's defending.
I tried attacking, don't get me wrong. Fucking
yeah, you're attacking, but obviously it's
there's levels to this shit.
As the rounds went on, if you think about it, you're stopping him centre more and more.
Yeah.
So if anything, he was going.
Yeah, man.
It's Craig's speed that was getting through, and his agility in that. His skill.
Oh, he's quite a wrestler, mate.
Carl Crosby's asked who's the favourite for under 86. Is it Craig?
Jason Hill.
Yeah. Jason?
Nah, it's got to be Craig, I'd say. Favourite. Well, mate, the shit I'm hearing. Nah, not left-handed.
If anyone wants a bet,
Craig, shit.
If anyone wants a bet, I'm putting Jason Hill.
Oh, don't start this shit, mate.
No, I'm doing it, mate. You've got to win. You've got to win it now. Anyone wants 50 quid? Bet me and for Jason Hill to win the 86.
Well, yeah, I'll bet you that.
No, I'll bet you would. All right, I'll bet you lose.
Nah, mate, don't lie. Like, don't get twisted, mate. I'm coming here to fucking give everything I've got. Everything I train for, mate, is fucking coming out on the day. And it always does, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But that's what it comes down to, doesn't it? You need to fucking give it everything to see where you're at. If you're going up to the table with a scared little chicken, then you're fucking half lost the match as it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See Armgod's there. Is that why we started talking about stamina, Tim? Did you see Armgod's comment?
I just recalled it from last night.
Oh no! So Armgod's just said then Jason can win nationals, but stamina is a small problem due to his style. I disagree.
No, due to my style, yeah, you're right. Because what you just said, where I end up having to fucking pull it back a bit.
Yeah, but you're fast, Jason. The only reason you're having to pull it back is because you're against someone fast who's really fast and an aggressive hitter. I don't care who you are. You could be against someone half the strength, but if they've got all their body weight planted on top of your arm,
yeah, true.
You're going to burn a lot faster than they are. That's what the stamina is. It's like Paul said about me last month. He said that my stamina is not good. It's just that I get in a good position, and he's 100% right. It's not. If you're in a good position, your stamina is going to last a lot longer. If you're holding on your bicep, trying to defend, of course you're going to burn faster.
Exactly.
But if you're in a position, I'll tell you now, there's not many people that will outlast you.
Yeah, true.
Not many. And I'll bet any money on that.
I just honestly think this is going to be the best British to date, mate. I think the amount of people that's going to be there, you know what I mean? I think it's literally going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, I think 86 and 105 are the two main classes.
105s?
105s, you've got Adrian O'Dwyer.
Lee Webber.
You got
James Wall.
AJ will be there, probably 105s.
AJ, yeah, shit. Sorry? James Beach.
AJ, yeah.
Beachy.
James Beach, yeah.
Popescu, I think Popescu will do 95s, but he's lefty.
Yeah.
Bradford, I'm not sure. I think Bradford won't be going.
Will Stefan be doing 105s, probably?
Oh, that don't fucking matter, does it?
Yeah. Oh, Gwen Stefani.
Oh, mate. Stefan, man. At least he fucking goes for it. And he's a Serbian as well, isn't he?
Yeah. Who else is saying this now? Connor said, Craig or me, 50-50. The baby hand doesn't help. You got a baby hand, Jason.
I have baby hand, but a fucking massive cock.
You think
makes it look big,
baby hand. I'm going to say left or right, Tom. Mate,
fucking both, mate.
Jason's not the same style on both arms. And I don't care what anyone says, don't take what happened in Canada as Jason Hill. Because obviously, Daryl Stacking was very, I think a lot of people underestimated him.
No, I fucking definitely underestimated him, bro.
I think a lot of people did, to be honest. But Jason Hill's left is crazy. His right's even stronger. And
my right's stronger. It's just my hand and my wrist is stronger on my left, but my side pressure on my right's better. So that's why I'm fucking working everything on fucking fingers, wrists. And by next year, I'm telling you now, next year there's going to be fucking no one touching me in the 86s. No one at all. I don't care who the fuck you are. I'm going to fucking be ripping everyone.
He says this, but he's doing tricep pushdowns for an hour now.
Yeah, but look at that though. I'm doing it with a low grip with a towel. Yeah, all that down pressure there, mate.
You must have no weight on that though, Jay, because your stamina's shit.
Mate, I've got fucking 110 kilo on it.
You've only been doing it for an hour.
You have to take your word for that then, won't we?
That's what I'm saying, mate. No lies here.
Yeah, Arm God said AJ can't make 105s. Elliot Eccles is 50-50. Best pass, 75s and 86s, Paul said. Then he said, send Ted a pic, Jason.
Send Ted a pic. You fucking want a pic, wouldn't he?
He wants a dick pic. Gone for his bank, innit?
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Every class this year is going to be stacked. There's going to be people in every class. Eh?
What's Jason's weight at the moment?
I'm like 86 on a dot, I think. Literally, mate. I put on a little bit of weight a couple of weeks ago. Started fucking just eating what the fuck I wanted, weren't looking after my diet, which was a bit stupid before I fucking wrestled Craig. And then I had to cut like 2 kilos before I wrestled Craig at 86. So I was weighing like 88. And then, now I'm just around about 86, to be honest. I don't think I'll put on any more weight.
So you might tip the scales at 100, Tom?
Making the weight.
You might hit 100 before the nationals, mate.
Sorry, mate.
Do you think you might tip 100 kg on the day? 97 now.
I don't know. I'm not 94 now. 94. So I'm hoping it's what? It's just under 4 weeks away, isn't it?
What's this 97 you were saying about earlier? You said you're 97.
I got to that last night at the end of the night.
Oh, okay. Last thing at night, is it? After McDonald's or something?
Yeah, I just weighed myself saying 94 for 2. I've been hard day today at work, not been eating much. Hence why I'm getting on the milk. Courtesy of James Wall, thank you very much. Some more next week.
You milked James Wall? Jesus.
No, he's my milkman. He brings me the milk. Tom drinking whipped cream. That's Cravendale.
Juicy milk.
Did you see Big Barry? What's that? Did you guys see Big Barry giving nearly stem cells? No, I ain't. No,
boys, my battery's on 1%, man. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you.
Oh, mine's gonna die in a second as well. So we'll stay on for another 5 minutes if you want, Tim.
Yeah, man.
Buddy.
To say bye to everyone properly. But Jason,
I'll stay on until it crashes, innit?
Yeah, it'll only be another couple of minutes. Anyone's got any other questions? Then you want to get them in now quickly before we bugger off.
I got a question for you, Tom. Was there any favourite matches you watched from the novices? I don't know if how you saw your matches on there. Any particular matches you saw you really liked?
Well, I'd like obviously the Curtis and the Curtis versus Noah.
Yep, that's great.
Like that match. Hassan.
Yeah, Hassan done well, man.
And Dan Stone, yeah.
Good.
It was one of the first matches of the day. That was, I think, we started on the 65s. Yeah, it was one of the first. It started on the 65s, and they met each other straight away.
But that was left arm, wasn't it? And then Dan beat him left arm after. Wasn't it? Hassan won the first left arm match.
Yeah, that's right. And then Dan got through to the finals. Yeah,
and then beat him in the final. Yeah. Hassan done well, man. He got to both finals.
I don't think Hassan got through to the finals in the other one, though.
Oh, no, it was the semis he met Dan then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He met Dan in the semis and then had that. Dan fucking worked him out. Done him. But yeah, I was impressed by that Stefan match. His left arm final. Who was that guy who wrestled in the left arm final? He had a good posting.
Oh, Charlie Blockley, wasn't it?
Yeah, Blockley.
Oh, he was
Mate, that was a good
incredibly
match.
strong. Yeah,
It was a good match, man.
So close to a pin on that. I think I was down riffing on that one.
Oh, so it was your fault. Nah, that was impressive though, man. Because they had to change it up a little bit, especially Stefan. He went from one position to another position, which obviously, being a novice, is very good.
So it's all about wrestling smart rather than wrestling strong, innit?
Yeah, something I need to learn.
Yeah. Yes. You do actually need to stop though, Jay. You just need to stop for like 6 months. Otherwise, you are going to murder everyone next year.
I want to keep going until I die now. That's what I mean.
I'm pretty sure.
I'll be dead next year.
It's like I said, there's not going to be many people in the 86 next year for you.
I'm telling you now, bro. Hopefully not, but
I doubt
I'm training at the minute
very much.
And the thing is now, I'm past all that stage of I've got my own family and all that shit now. I'm literally dedicating to this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you got people and that like still fucking need to build, like not need to, but they still got that stuff sort of coming to them. You know what I mean? And that's when it comes down to commitments and obviously the time that you put in and obviously, you know what I mean? Even like starting new businesses and stuff like that, people's life in general, you know what I mean? Yeah. When you got separate commitments, it just shows who's going for it and who ain't.
Exactly that.
But yeah, man, these next couple of years are definitely going to be interesting. Definitely, mate.
I mean, you've been on a massive, like, you've just had a complete 360 turnaround this year. Since Nationals last year compared to this year.
Well, at the Nationals, I didn't really take nothing from that because I knew I didn't train for it. You know what I mean? But yeah, my turning point was when, my turning point was when I got spanked by Maynard.
Obviously, it sounds like an excuse at first, doesn't it? Like when you say, I ain't trained in that cut weight and whatever, but
no, but I just moved out.
So about what's happened now the last few months, like the last 9 months, 10 months.
That's what I'm saying.
It just goes to show that you've been training again. It's not exactly. It weren't an excuse. You were literally not training. You literally just.
And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of arm wrestling, mate. Like, I know I keep saying it, but you literally get out what you fucking put in, mate.
You do.
So
you don't realise until you actually put in the effort.
Yeah, exactly. So, and if you're not doing well, you're not fucking trying hard
enough. Sid Rudge, come up to COA Reading again to train on Friday. Yeah, I'll try to, mate. Yeah, I keep fucking finishing work late.
Fuck off! You rang me today and you finish at like 1 o'clock, bro. Fucking
2 o'clock.
Finish your work late.
2 o'clock. But do you know what I had to do?
Give the boss a blowjob.
Twice. And his son a handy. No, I had to fucking. I had to go in the loft, get the Halloween decorations out to decorate the front of the house, ready for the trick-or-treaters.
Bet you got your dog a little fucking outfit and all sorts, didn't you?
Hey?
I said, I bet you got your dog a little outfit and all sorts.
I didn't.
Yeah, shit.
What are you on about? You didn't have a little fucking pumpkin hat on when we were trick-or-treating. What are you on about? Literally opening the door and that. It's like me and Mrs. and the dog opening the door saying trick-or-treat. We must look like a fucking pair of weirdos. Yeah. Probably call it there.
Yeah, sweet man, I'm done.
Yeah, mate.
Look at that for a 4-year-old boy.
Where?
That was my penis.
I thought that was your,
am I allowed to say that?
You got. All right, everyone. Cheers for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you enjoyed the hooligan ranting. Tim,
what do you mean me? You're fucking to blame me as you fucking little cunts.
Jay, look, we've already said it as well. Like everyone knows, I try and go this way. You just go fucking that way.
Yeah, you swing both ways. You can't.
No, I'll fucking go around one way.
Sweet lads.
Tim, cheers for coming on, mate. Really appreciate it. And well done, novices as well, mate.
Yeah, well done, Tim, mate.
Thanks, boys.
Pros next year, boy.
Jason, stop mine tomorrow for some trading if you want. Squeeze it in
bro.
again.
Squeeze it in.
Yeah.
That sounds too good.
Squeeze it in
Ted's
there,
gonna be there.
If you guys are in the chat, if you can hit that like button as well, if you can. Sorry, it's a bit late. Appreciate you all for being here and putting in interesting chats. I think it's the most people we've had on the chat, isn't it, so far? Which has been great.
Yeah,
almost 50 people odd.
Yeah, it's 27 on now, which is still like we had the record last week was 19, and we had that on within the first 2 minutes. So it's really good. Really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate it. See a lot of new names on it as well.
More to come next week.
Yeah, I don't know what Jason's doing right now, but
what I'm doing right now.
Oh no, I was looking at a second ago.
What's that? I'm stretching, mate.
Yeah, you're going like that.
Oh yeah, no, that was the stretching, isn't it? My little side pressure machine. Look at that bad boy. Stretching, mate.
All right, yeah, we're gonna cut it off now. Tim,
fucking
good to see you, mate. Jason,
cheers, guys. See you later.
See you tomorrow, mate.
Sweet lads.
See you Tuesday.